Yo, what's up guys? I know you got a lot of questions. I don't have all the answers. What I do have is answers in regards to what's going on with me, the channel, and what my plans are moving forward, given the circumstances that we're dealing with. And we're going to get into that right now. What's up fam, it's your boy DKG72 and I'm back. Yeah, I had to take a couple days off because just had a lot of stuff going on, as pretty sure a number of us had. So let's just get right to it, man. The situation, of course, is causing people to have to stay home from work, practice social distancing, and I want everybody to do that. One of the benefits I think I have with my studio and being in the building that it is that I can come to it still and not feel I'm in danger of getting anybody, because we're pretty distant. There's nobody here but me, and I know they're practicing the proper protocols, as should we all. So whenever you use something, wash your hands, make sure that you're checking in on your elderly friends and family, because they are the most vulnerable demographic at this point. So we know the vibes, we know what's going on. As you can tell, this is wreaked havoc with my convention schedule. A lot of the conventions that I was supposed to be going to, they're up in the air right now. We don't know what's going to happen. Planet Comic Con was the first convention on the list, and of course it was supposed to be this weekend. In fact, I should have been there, and that's because the convention was postponed. Now peep that word, I said postponed. That means it's still going on, it's still happening. It has been pushed back to August 14th through the 16th. And I have made sure that I transferred and made sure that I will be present at that show. I can't wait to be in Kansas City. I think that's a very, very good market for me as a creator. And I'm hoping that by August, we should be on the way to recovery from what's really becoming something that's devastating, not only just in the physical manner, but just economically. So I'm hoping that's the case. What does that mean for me? Well, I've got a ton of work and projects that I have been chomping at the bit to try to work on. A lot of my freelance work right now is kind of on hold as people are kind of waiting things out. So there's that. This is giving me a chance to really try some things that I've been wanting to try for a long time. So, and that's what this video is about, me trying new things since, one quarantine. One of the things that I wanted to do, and it's something that I've always thought about doing but never done with, and I don't know why, is in regards to me doing watercolor paintings of different comic book and cartoon characters and things of that nature. I've always tried different processes, transferring over the pencil lead from an original drawing that's done separately, drawing directly onto the board with a pencil or some sort of light pencil. Recently, I was really in my head about some of the things that I could change that may spice up my creative output. And strangely enough, I kept coming back to this one concept. I kept wondering what would happen if I just did the underdrawing for whatever I'm creating in colored pencil. Like literally try to color match or think out the colors ahead of time and just try to color match, and then just see how that works as a creative way to do a painting. So I got tired of waiting and I decided to do it. It took today to do it, and I think you guys are going to be really surprised and happy with the results. So one of the ways that I handled this is I actually used my Prismacolor Premier color pencils. I thought maybe I was wanting to use my Veritins, but I thought my Premiers may work a little bit better because I'm going to be working on a vellum paper. They kind of waxy Premier pencil. It really kind of catches the paper and it kind of goes on light sometimes, and allows me to do some different things. And that was a good decision, making sure that I drew the drawing in colored pencil. My subject on today's video was Storm, and I have to admit she came out great. One of the great things about drawing with colored pencils is that For some reason, whenever I'm drawing, things always feel better when the pencil feels like it's having a soft touch, or it feels soft to the paper. I don't know what that's about, but for some reason that allows my hand to glide better. I don't know. It's just a feeling that I get, and it helps me judge and gauge kind of like the quality of the drawing, and actually it helps me loosen up. The softer the pen or pencil feels on the paper, the more looser I draw for some reason. The more compacted, the hard lead, I tend to end up being a lot more tight for some reason. So that was a very big positive. And then, I had a nice pose. I really felt confident while I was making and drawing. And then it made it easy to kind of go in with the watercolors and kind of choose what I wanted to choose and kind of move the colors around a little bit. Even when I made mistakes, they were easy to cover up, and it just made everything easy. So I think I'm going to continue with this process for a while. So be on the lookout for just more paintings from me with the colored pencil under drawing. And of course, I think that's one of the best routes to go, at least for me. Now, one of the other cool things about this is that because I was just using watercolor and colored pencil, it made it easier for me to kind of blend the colored pencil into the watercolor, because I kind of knew the areas that I needed to work with. And that was another just unexpected benefit of this process. So I really think that this is something that I'm going to continue to experiment with for the next few weeks, and just kind of pump out some projects and see how it goes. What this also means is I want you guys to get into the idea of experimentation with your art. We tend to get comfortable sometimes, maybe too comfortable with what we're doing, and I think it's a good idea to force yourself to experiment. Again, I know there's probably people that have done this before. This is nothing new, nothing at all new, but it's something I hadn't done. It's something I thought about, but I hadn't taken action on. So by taking action on it and experimenting, I began to get these positive benefits, because as you get older, you kind of understand what's in your wheelhouse and what's not, and what you could probably do with certain medium as opposed to others. So I think for you young artists, experimentation is the very best way to go. You should try everything, and just at least try it once, see if you like it. And even if you don't like it the first time, maybe try it 2-3 more times just to make sure. And then even as you get older, always experiment, always create, and always never be satisfied with what you're doing right at the moment. So there are always things that you can do better. There are different techniques, there are different ways. And that's kind of how I'm going to approach this time with not having, being able to have contact with anybody. before we get out of here, I do want to read some of the comments that I got on the last video, which was my Sketchbox Challenge 1 year anniversary. And MJP27 hit me up and he was like, I am excited for my Rasa easel and hope they start shipping soon. I was corrected by a student about Karandashi pronouncing Karen like a girl's name, Daosh. The Swiss are difficult but create wonderful supplies. I do hope you're able to do more your voiceover during the drawing portion in the future. FaceTime before and after is okay, but the music is not so good. I disagree with that. I get the music from Epidemic Sound and I personally like it. I want you to know more about you and your process as you do it. Honestly, you are quite talented and I believe your channel will get bigger, but the musical time-lapse drawing / painting is not going to bring in the viewers or subscribers, just my opinion. Hey, I'm not brave enough to start a channel. I just know what I like and what seems to bring in subscribers. Good luck. Yo, my man MJP, I love you. You always speak your mind. But I am going to ask you, you need to check out some other artists. There's plenty of artists on this platform that have never talked to their people. I watch the videos all the time. It's just music, art, and get in, get out, you see what you see. So there's different ways to do it. I like to talk to you guys at the beginning. Sometimes I'll talk in the middle and sometimes I'll talk at the end. We all have our different methods. This is my method. But I do appreciate you always voicing your opinion and always pushing me to be a better YouTuber. And that's what it's all about. So let's see who else has something to say. Charles Jenkins, what's up, Chuck? Comment contest entry. Let me get that. I'm still deciding who's going to get the free Rasa easel, but this is a interesting comment. Let's see what else I got. I got Diane O. Yeah, Diane O. What'd she say? She said, very cool. I like the idea of that blending pencil, by the way. The Rasa easel is a pretty brilliant design. Yes, the Rasa easel is, Diane, and I think that you would love it once you get it. I don't know if you hit the Kickstarter or not, but we'll check that out and make sure. And then one more, Amy Baker. She says, looks like a fun box. That box was actually very fun. It was very fun to work with. I plan on using a lot of those tools in the future. So again, shout outs to Sketchbox. They did a great job providing a great product. And yeah. Alright guys, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit us with the thumbs up. And of course, go share this all over the internet. Let the world know that you're watching this channel. Now, if you guys are new here, hi, how you doing? Just want to say hi first. And of course, we would love for you to hit the subscribe button and become a member of the clan, the family, and get in the comments, voice your opinion, all that good stuff. Guys, if you want to talk to me on an individual personal basis, always hit me up at DKG72 at Instagram and Twitter. I also have a Facebook fan page, David Gordon72, and you can hit me up on TikTok. I do post sometimes, not as much as I should, but I do post sometimes. David Gordon72 on TikTok. And if you really like the channel, guys, I do have a Patreon, DKG72 Makes Comics. Go check them out. Alright guys, so that's the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, come back. And we'll be back Monday. Yeah, Monday. We'll be back Monday with a video, and hopefully you guys will like that one too. It's your boy DKG72. I'm signing off. Peace.